Hey guys, it's Nickfamus here, and today I have another exciting Dragon Ball The Breakers discussion video. I recently did a video discussing which raiders I'd like to see included in the game, so I thought it was only fitting I do a video discussing which survivor skins I want to see included in the game too. So here we go. Mr. Satan is one of my favorite secondary characters in Dragon Ball Z, and this type of game just screams the champ's name. I'm positive we'll see Hercule added as a survivor at some point, and I'm all for it. His two unique skills could be the dynamite kick, working as a dash attack to hit the raider with an explosive kick, and his second skill, the Savior Has Come, freezes the raider in awe for a brief moment, similar to Bulma's charm pose, except the raider punches Hercule away, sending him flying far away from the raider. It would work as a great last resort skill to escape, since it would have a long cooldown. Next up is King Kai's pet monkey, Bubbles. Bubbles is hilarious, plain and simple. I think he'd be funny to play as in this game. I mean, who wouldn't want to run around as Monkey? We already have a King Kai planet-themed backpack, so it's only fair. His skills are tough to think up, but he could have Banana Peel. Bubbles eats a banana, recovering his barrier and throwing the peel at the raider if nearby for a quick stun. And his other skill could be Sprint Boost. Bubbles temporarily sprints and jumps at double the normal speed, making it very tough for the raider to catch him. Another perfect getaway skill that would have a long cooldown. Mr. Popo is probably one of the biggest memes to come out of Dragon Ball Z. He needs to be introduced to teach the raiders the pecking order. I'd love to be able to play as Popo in a Dragon Ball Z game finally. His skills could be energy absorption. If a raider is firing a special attack at you, Popo will stand his ground, eat and absorb the blast, avoiding damage and gaining a small amount of charge at the same time. Similar to Piccolo's Wall of Defense skill, but with a unique animation. Magic Carpet. Popo instantly summons his Magic Carpet to teleport him anywhere on the map. I think the carpet could work like a reskinned Saiyan Pod, but instead of having to wait for the carpet like you do for the Saiyan Pod, it would just instantly appear and have a much longer cooldown because of that. Yajirobe is kind of a tough call, as he is a viable Z fighter in the Saiyan saga, so you could argue he could be a character transformation instead of a survivor skin, but I mean, after that arc, Yajirobe never really does much, and he is a comedic relief character. So I feel like in this situation, without the Z fighters to save him, it would make sense for him to be in the game. Plus, with Saiyan Saga Vegeta being the next raider, he would be the perfect survivor to add. Yajirobe's skills could be Katana Slash. Yajirobe slashes his sword multiple times, firing energy-like slices from his sword, similar to Future Trunks' Lightning Slash attack. And his other skill could be Sensu Heal. Even after being finished off by the raider, Yajirobe can feed himself a Sensu Bean and get back into the fight. Would give people a chance to revive themselves whenever their teammates leave them for dead or they're being camped by a raider. Obviously a one-time per match skill, but it could have some serious payoff. Dende is another important secondary character, and considering how many Namekian NPCs are in the game, and the fact that we have Kami's Lookout on a map, I think it only makes sense to add Dende. Every survival game needs a healer character. Dende could have some cool skills like Healer. Dende can instantly revive teammates, also giving them brief invulnerability, basically to protect them from camping raiders, and his other skill would be Dragon Radar. Dende being the Guardian of Earth means he has a strong connection to the Dragon Balls. He starts the match with a level 1 Dragon Radar, and if Dende is the one who gets to summon Shenron, the summoning ritual takes a lot less time for him. So those are the main survivors I'd like to see added to Dragon Ball The Breakers. It would be fun to see totally random characters like the World Tournament announcer, Dr. Briefs, Poir, Sea Turtle, or even Van Zant, that evil shitbag that killed Boo's dog. Dragon Ball Z has a surprising amount of totally regular side characters that could work perfectly in this game. I definitely want to see some more diverse customization options for our survivor. Some skins that would be cool would be the Cell Games reenactment bobblehead costumes, space suits, and even other random outfits like Supreme Kai's clothes and Beerus's clothes. Even just giving us the customizable races for our survivors would be a great addition. I was really disappointed to see this game didn't have Namekian or Frieza race as customizable options. It would sure add a lot of diversity to the game, and since this game has no problem reusing assets from Xenoverse 2, I don't see why they can't include this. And finally, I hope this game ends up adding new items over time. Even if it is just new weapons like Tao's grenade, Launch's machine gun, the power pole, etc. Of course, any new items that change up the pace of the game are welcome. So there we have it, that's my survivor wish list, along with some of my main ideas for what the game could add for survivors. Which characters do you want to see added most to Dragon Ball The Breakers? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.
Let's see how he likes